Hey guys! Today we're going to be making this miniature kitten. I know I've been posting quite a few animal tutorials recently, so I will take a break after this one. But the reason why I wanted to make it is because I wanted to make the cat accessory video, and in order for that to really make sense, I kind of need a cat or kitten. Hope you'll enjoy! As always, I started out by making an armature, then added some clay to the head, added the eyes, and started sculpting. If you haven't seen any of my animal tutorials, I do recommend checking out my Saint Bernard tutorial, but the armature was made the same way as in my doll tutorials, and the eyes were made using the same technique as in my eyeball cane tutorial. If you have any questions about the tools and materials I use, where I get them, or other types of questions, I always link my FAQ in the info box if you're interested. I also have a couple of basics videos on this channel showing the different sculpting tools I use for making dolls and animals, and also a video showing the fur and hair I use. Next week I will be posting the cat accessory video, so if you have any suggestions for things you'd like me to include in that one, definitely leave it in the comments. Once I was done, I pre-baked the head before adding clay to the body, then added some clay to the legs, pre-baked again, and added clay to the paws. And before baking one last time, I added some liquid clay behind the ears and near the paws, just to strengthen it. After baking, since the fur I'm going to be using is white, I just painted it using white acrylic paint. The fur I'm using is cruelty-free Angora, and again, if you have any questions about the fur and hair I use, the glue I use to attach it, etc., I do have a video about it on my channel. You want to allow the glue to dry completely before you start trimming it, otherwise the fur is just going to fall off. For this one, I allowed the fur to be a bit longer than on the last kitten I made, just because I wanted it to look more fluffy. If you want to, you can use fur in the different colors you want the kitten or cat to have. Sometimes, especially for something like a kitten or puppy, I just prefer adding the shading using soft pastels or acrylic paint, as it's going to look softer. For the shading, I first went in with soft pastels. I applied most of it with a damp brush this time, just to have some more control over the details. I then sprayed the kitten with a fixative before going in with acrylic paint. For the whiskers I used white mohair, and then lastly I used 2 types of ribbon to make a small bow. Really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.